Cause guess what?
Anybody over me, especially over what they say to me.
See, my mama got an 8th grade education.
I don't believe it. Your mama, see, but see, my mama got an 8th grade education. 8th. Can you believe it? An 8th grade education. 8th. EIGF. 8th.
But her 6 kids are successful.
But her 6 kids is successful.
You see, see, that's the connection.
And that's why he's all that next generation better. Yeah.
And see, that's what you're supposed to do, make the next generation better. Yeah. You didn't make your next look, you already hear how stupid this man is. He said that's what you're supposed to do, make the next generation better. But you didn't do it with your children.
Right. See, bro, you know Michael Jordan, what they think the man. Kobe Bryant, God bless that, my boy. But you named your mama's cookie.
See, you know Michael Jordan. You know Kobe Bryant. God read the dead. But you name your mama cooking. Okay? Mama cooking.
That's the ultimate respect. Because out of all things,
that's the ultimate respect.
You know what got you Kwame Bryant. That was your mama. So that's why
out of all the things, you know what got you Kwame Brown. That's your mama. So your mama got you Kwame Brown.
So people, see, when we get our black women back to respecting us, because they don't need to respect us now, because we let them down. They're in the bullshit. We let them down. Because every time I turn on a goddamn news station, when I see somebody dead, I see a black woman up there. I don't see no goddamn black man. That's the goddamn problem.
This what the problem is, Will. The problem is it's a lot of hurt people in this world. You either have women that didn't grow up around their fathers and they're acting out certain behaviors because of that. And you have men that don't have a connection with their mothers and they're acting out certain behaviors because of that. And so my mom never taught me to hate my father. And it's a sad thing that it's certain women, it's some women out there that when the relationship don't work with the man, they sever the tie with the kid.
My mama never taught me to hate my daddy. You mean the daddy that you said was a real nigga and that you claim he went to jail when you was 3 years old, so you had no memory of it, when in truth he went to jail when you were 8 years old and you remember it vividly? He said out of his own mouth, shit, when that happened, I was like 3 years old. I don't even remember. I was a small kid. You're right. He just lies and just stay lying.
They make it like it's a package deal. Like you hurt me, so you hurt the child. But really, that man can still have a lot to offer that kid that he didn't offer you. So me, I understand that the Bible says it's woman over children. You're supposed to get that guidance of a
Jesus Christ. Because the Bible said
mother, that discernment of a mother, and then that strength and that wisdom of your father. So when you don't have that wisdom of your father, you'll go too far.
Discernment of your mother and wisdom of your father.
You'll go over the deep end. You might can hurt a woman. You might can do a lot of things. Right. If you don't have that discernment.
You might could.
Of your mother and that common nature that just because you can do, you don't do. If you don't have that balance, then you kind of fucked up. But I had other men that was able to step in, my brothers and my uncles, and play that father figure.
All men that you claimed were either drug addicts or drug sellers or gangbangers. But now they stepped in. They stepped in, and did they stop you from not having shoes? Did they stop niggas from running up in your house to where you had to go to school the next day smelling like old ass.
That kept me in line, and I still got that discernment from my mother. My mother was placed in the unfortunate but perfect situation.
Were you able to discern that Michelle Marquez was gonna take your $17 million? Were you able to discern that? Was you able to discern that woman was gonna have it the way you couldn't see your kids? Were you able to discern that? Were you able to discern that Michael Jordan didn't want you? He actually wanted Elton Brand. That's why he drafted you to trade you. He didn't get any assurances. Do y'all know how stupid that story is that Kwame Brown is telling? And somebody tell me if I'm lying. If you draft somebody and you plan on trading them, you get assurances before you draft them. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. Anybody that knows sports knows you don't draft a person and then try to figure out what to do with him. Number one, you don't draft anyone, number one, and then try to figure out what you're going to do with him later. He said they wanted to trade him for Elton Brand. Then that deal would have already been signed before they picked you up. It's the number one pick. Anybody know any sports? It's never happened in the history of sports. I'll just pick someone and see what I can do with them next.
Situation to be home and be over her children. You know, a lot of things wrong in society now.
He said nothing. Look at this jackass over there. Just yeah.
Is not only the father is gone, but we make the mother leave as well. Right. Who is raising these children when you're telling this woman that she needs to get out and work, or you're going to take her stipend away? Now she's going to work, and then she has to pay daycare, or a man is going to go to jail because of daycare. Who is actually with these kids? Then
Kwame, you got online and complained that your baby's mama worked too much as a nurse. Who remembers this? He actually got online and complained that his baby mama worked too much.
All of this stuff is by design. These kids are not being raised by parents at all. They're being raised by the internet. Right. Just think about it. The average household, most of the household have just...
They being raised by the internet. Yet you say you doing what you doing for these kids. The only way these kids will be able to see what you're doing is to look at it where? Where? On the internet.
The mama. The mama is working. The mama is still attractive. She's still beautiful. She's still dating.
The mama is working. The mama is still attractive. She's still beautiful. She's still dating. This nigga's an idiot.
In order for her to have access to dates, she's going to have to either get a babysitter or let older kids or cousins watch her baby. Right. Or grandma. So these kids are not getting mama's cooking. And you're seeing
these kids are not getting mama's cooking. Sir, you didn't get any cooking. Your mama was sucking dick. Your mama was hooking. They used to call your mama Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. She was always posted up hooking. She was always posted up somewhere hooking. Sky hook.
That type of ungodly behavior out on the street. Women are supposed to be over their children, but most women are over their careers and their jobs. And so even when they have a child, that child comes second nature to work. That child is being raised by the daycare system and getting the cooking of the daycare parent and getting the cooking of whoever else is around for the majority of the day. Right. I know some people might be offended by that, but they shouldn't be, because I'm just talking about work hours and schedule. Just by people career path alone, they're not fit to be a parent because of their busy schedule. Because those kids don't care about your money.
By your logic, you weren't fit to be a parent because of your busy schedule when you were playing in the league. Someone tell me if I'm lying.
Right. Those kids don't give a fuck about how much money you got. You could cheat.
They don't even know.
You could shower a kid with so much love and so much time, they won't even know worldly things.
Says the man who won't shower his kids with any love or time. Y'all, this has got to be the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And those Kwamites will sit there and not even question any of the shit coming out of his mouth.
Right.
But the reason why so many kids know worldly things is because parents don't have time to raise their kids.
Facts.
So kids are being raised by tools like iPads and video games and go-karts and technical shit. We're not.
Kids are being raised by go-karts? Kids are raised by go-karts? What kids are raised by them? Seriously, Kwame, what the fuck are you talking about? These kids are being raised by go-karts. Now make sure you put the seatbelt on as you get in me. Yeah, that's right. Reach over your shoulder. Yeah, that's right. Pull it down by your waist. Stop right there between your legs. Yeah, that's right. Put the seatbelt right in there. Don't look back. Don't look back. Just do what I tell you. Just do what I tell you. Who molested you, Billy? That go-kart. Sarah, I told you to stop leaving our kid with that go-kart. He was there. You weren't here, Brad. The go-kart's been here the whole time. If I didn't have to work so much and you were here sometimes, Brad, I would have had to leave it to the go-kart. Now look. Damn go-kart. Raising them kids, boy. You gotta watch out for them go-karts. Tell you what.
Raising our kids, we don't need that much goddamn money. No matter how much money we make, majority of people living in debt anyway.
What?
So it's like, at what point are we gonna make that sacrifice? Remember back in the day, people understood what having a kid was. It was a sacrifice.
Okay, now he's gonna try to quote me. Okay, go ahead. Let's listen to him quote me more. Go ahead.
Now people want to have kids and continue on with their regular everyday life. That's not what women did back in the day.
Sir, that's what your mama did.
In order to give your kid a better life, you must understand it's a sacrifice.
Facts.
You know, it's no longer about you.
Is he not trying to quote me?
It's supposed to be all about that kid. So when
you online instead of with your kid.
When I was done playing, I finally got to see the real life of what it was about to be there every day. Sporadically, my kids live with me in LA. And when they live with me, guess what happens? My kids learn Spanish. They learn English. I had a Spanish nanny. I told the nanny, I said, don't talk to my kids in English. Make sure you talk to them in Spanish. Because we have no proof of any of this. None of it.
Y'all, do we have any proof of any of this? Right, they did learn English. Thank God they learned English. We have no proof of any of this. Have y'all ever seen Kwame's kids speaking Spanish? Ever? Have y'all ever, since you've seen him, have you ever heard his kids speaking any Spanish? Have you ever seen this? Why would he tell these lies?
For them to learn what I didn't know. I took a Spanish course and I learned a little bit. But I knew at a young age that if they would talk to them in Spanish and talk to them in English, I talk to them in
Kwame,
English.
say 5 words in Spanish. Say 5 words in Spanish.
That they'll pick up on both. So us as parents, once we have kids, that should be the main objective. Like, I wouldn't have gave a fuck if my baby mama cheated. I don't give a fuck if I cheated. At the end of the day, we supposed to steal.
I wouldn't give a fuck if my listen. I wouldn't give a fuck if my baby mama cheated. Whoever is hitting the laugh button, whoever's flashing the laugh sign is doing it at just the most inappropriate time. Sorry, but it is. It's like, what? You would care if your baby mama was cheating. That's why you got that fucked up arm from throwing that arm through the glass.
We'll have one common goal, which is that baby.
That's right.
It's like men are too immature. And
the strongest you ever. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I want to say this, and I want to be real right this. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. If they really wanted Kwame Brown to get a bunch of rebounds, all they had to do was put a picture of his baby mama behind the glass. He would have cleaned off the glass, boy. He'd have just been up there. He'd have been a beast on the backboard. Just put a picture of his baby mama right behind the glass. He would have. Kwame would have averaged 30 rebounds a game. He'd have broke a few. He'd have broke a few of the goals. But just put a picture of his baby mama right there behind the glass. Have her looking like how Sarah Connor looked in the Terminator when she got ready to leave, and that boy asked her, "Give me $5 for a picture." When he took her picture, he have his baby mama looking just like Sarah Connor. right before Judgment Day. Right before Judgment Day.
And women nowadays are too immature. Because as much as any woman would say that, oh, my baby daddy did this, my husband did that, you go out and sleep with men that you don't even know. Some of them. You go out and meet a guy at a bar that he ain't deserve no nookie, but you'll go give it to him. So we'll hold our girlfriends, or we'll hold our boyfriends to a certain standard, but then the nigga we creeping with, we don't hold them to no standard. The female we creeping with, we don't want her to cover up her body. We don't want her to walk around with respect. We don't give a damn.
What? There you go again, laughing at weird shit.
We creeping with them. We don't give a damn.
No, hold on. I gotta get on this one. Check this out, bro. So I was 11 years old. The first fight I ever got into, it was my daddy, because he jumped on my mama. Mm-hmm. See, at that age, bro, 11 years old, see, I already knew you don't attack where I look, because see, she already told me through her decision, everything she put me through. Because see, we didn't know we were poor, bro, until we were around people with money. Mm-hmm. We were from Georgia, bro. Seminole County, Dunnsville, Georgia. We left.
We from Georgia, bro. Seminole County. We from Georgia, bro. So you know we gotta talk like we stupid, cause we from Georgia, bro. For real, we from Georgia, bro. We gotta talk like we don't have no good sense, cause we from Georgia, bro. There you go. This is just stupid shit. I'm gonna show y'all something. I don't want y'all to get mad at me. I'm about to show y'all something. Just gotta show y'all something. Let me see if I can get it to work. Hold on. I want to show y'all something. Image file. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Why not? hate this world. Why is it that it's not gonna let me show it? If y'all hold on a second, I want y'all to see something. Because a lot of people are asking, well, what are you talking about? Well, I don't get it. People don't get it, and I hate when people don't get it. Oh, no, that did not work. That was horrible. How the fuck did that go down? So here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of y'all were questioning me and had no idea what the fuck I was talking about. So I'm going to let y'all know what I was talking about. This is the picture of how they should have Kwame Brown's ex looking as they put her on the back of the glass, because then Kwame would clean the glass. They just had a picture of Kwame Brown's baby mama looking just like that. Right before Judgment Day. Right before Judgment Day. You can't make this shit up. Right before Judgment Day, you looking out, you see. That's what you see right there. She's just scared. Let's call it what it is. She's scared for her life. Put that on the backboard. Kwame will go through that glass. He will go through it. Now let's get back
to California, my way. In '89, I was 10 years old.
In 1989, I moved all the way to California, bruh. I moved to California in 1989. I was 10 years old, bruh. And even though I lived out in California when I was 10 years old, bruh, I still talk like this. I still talk exactly like this. I moved all the way out of California, but I talk like this. Yeah, don't question the fact that if I lived in California, I'd talk like this. There's no way I could do it. But I did at 10, bruh.
Yeah, so you took me from a dirt road and you put me in Modesto, California in 1989.
Right.
So I was very smart.
Don't turn your camera mic on the back, bro. All right, go ahead, brother.
Turn my mic off?
So
mute my mic?
All right.
No, just in the background. You had a lot of background noise.
Yeah, he good. So yeah, bro. So in those years, my dad, he chose, like, that's what my mama in a position with no education, no nothing. We don't have no money, no nothing. But you know what we have? We got each other.
Fucking right.
Right.
You fucking right. See, my daddy, he loved crack more than he loved us. But my mama, her 8th grade education, 8th grade. We didn't have no money, but you know what we did have? Us. That's right.
Right. So when you said mama's cooking, you have, my mama is still alive. God bless your mama. I already know she is. I ain't gonna, because I know you are. But the way I feel about my mama, bro, I had to get off YouTube for a while, bro.
Look, cause my mama is still alive. God bless you, mama. What? My mama is still alive. What religion is that? Nigga, did you just shoot a 3-pointer and hit? It hurt talking about this man's mama grave because his mama is still alive.
Let me ask you though, why do so many men think that means you a mama's boy and all this other weird stuff when you give it up to a woman? Because the Bible says woman over children. So what is wrong with some of these men that act so offended?
What? What is wrong with some of these men? And I told y'all he does it every show. What is wrong with these men? What is wrong with these other YouTubers that talk about me? What is wrong with them? When is one of these people you bring up there and you say, what is wrong with them? And they're going to say, what's wrong with you? Because the Bible say, and right, and that's not in the Bible. That's why I keep putting my hand in my head. This man is misquoting the shit out the Bible, and I don't know why he's doing it. Why are you telling that lie? If what you were saying was true, sir, if what you were saying was true, sir, just so we get a clear understanding, why is it that Jesus called his mother woman? Sir, you are making up a lie. He called his mother woman. This is not time for you, lady. When he was doing his business as a man, he had to handle this business as a man. You need to get out there with all them other women. You need to get out there with all them other women, ma'am. Miss. Miss. He didn't go, he wasn't no damn mama's boy. Right, Jesus was red pilled. He wasn't no mama's boy. Where did you read in the Bible that Jesus was a damn mama's boy? Where did you read in the Bible that Jesus was giving all credit to his mama? Where was this? He gave credit to his father. He said, Father, not my will, but your will. I'm all about my father's work. I come to do my father's will, not my mama's. You up here just lying about the Bible.
Okay, so the men that I'm going to discuss, bro, they're not men. They are demons. Because, see, the thing is, when a woman births you, right? She had, well, hell, she ain't got a birth.
You felt everything she felt. Like, well, I don't understand that.
Right. So when that,
see, when a woman birth you, hell, she ain't even got to birth you. You felt everything she felt. Okay, nigga, do you remember this? Do you remember this? Everything she felt? A child coming out of a vagina doesn't feel what the mother feels.
come on, bro, I can't help it. They look like her, bro. But they just because they man don't mean they got balls, bro. No, they are not men. Those are demons. Because of a man.
Just because they men don't mean they got balls. Just because they men don't mean they got balls, y'all.
And don't respect his mama. His mama ain't no one in hell he gonna love no woman.
Exactly.
What the hell you talking about? That's the first.
His mama? If a man don't respect his mama, ain't no way in hell he gonna love no woman. You saying this to a man that supposedly loves the hell out of his mama, and he doesn't have one woman to love. None. He ain't made not one of his baby mama a wife. Y'all are defeating your own argument. If you believe what you're saying, that if a man respect and love his mama, that means he gonna respect and love a woman. Well, sir, Kwame love his mama, and he ain't with no woman.
First sign of love that you ever know. So when a man stands up his
mama is the first sign of love that you ever know. How do y'all listen to these dumbass men? They're stupid. They stupid in real life. Your mama is the first sign of love that you will ever know.
Ooh. Mama, he'll go against anybody because I ain't gonna put no limit on my love. I promise you that. That's a guarantee. So when I don't even know you, Kwame Brown. I have never met you,
and they're writing in the comment section a bunch of 100s. Somebody wrote, yes, someone finally called it. A man's first love is his mama, 100%. She is our other half. We are but half a man with her. My man Jerome wrote in the comment section, what the fuck? I see you over there, Jerome. Jerome wrote over in his comment section, what the fuck? He said, what the fuck? How? Some woman named Diane Clark wrote, good to hear from men on these topics. Good to hear from men on these topics, huh?
I have been offended. I remember, I'm old, I'm 40, I'm 43, you 40.
I'm 43, you 40. Let that sink in.
So when you was going through your transition of being a man, I was watching, and
listen, I'm 43, you 40. So when you were going through your transition, it being a man, what was he, a woman before Kwame transitioned? I get it now. You were when you get ready, when you were taking them hormone blockers, I was there. When you went and got that reassignment surgery, I was watching. These men, and these are real life adults. They have 83 years combined between the two. There's 83 years of living on this planet between these two men that you hear talking right now. Fuck having a show called Two Stupid Dogs. They need a show called Two Stupid Men.
I will support you because, see, bro, I told you the reason why you never responded to these motherfuckers because in Georgia, nigga, we know what you are. Nigga, we
see. I told you the reason why you never respond to these motherfuckers, cause see, in Georgia, we know what you are. Sir, I was in Georgia, and Georgia was not behind Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown was never Georgia's son, cause most people didn't know what the fuck Brunswick was. When he got drafted, nobody even knew that he was a Georgia boy. It wasn't a thing. I'm not even trying to be funny, but it wasn't a thing. It wasn't this Georgia was behind him. That's a lie. Yeah, or Dixville. Nobody knew what Dixville was. Who knew what Dixville was? I don't know a nigga that knew what Dixville was. Yeah, I want y'all to just stop lying. You up here making up shit, knowing damn well this nigga was straight out of Dixville. Kwame Brown was straight out of Dixville, and y'all trying to act like he wasn't. Everybody want to be funny, but Kwame Brown was straight out of Dixville. Dixville spinning around. Dixville as Kwame Brown. Dixville, where have you been? Straight out of